Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's reading is What is Coming in for Me on Valentine's Day today. So we'll take a look at the cards and see what fate has in store for you. I have three piles here. Pile number one is represented by a rose quartz. It does have a few breaks in it, but it is also a rutilated quartz, meaning it has some other mineral growing through it. Pile number two has a peacock ore. And pile number three has a beauty druzy. Now, the cards I'm using today are the Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish, and I'm using the Vice Versa Tarot by Linnea Weatherstone. And these cards are really different and a lot of fun. They're filled with some great imagery. This is the Eight of Wands. This is that side of the Eight of Wands, and this speaks of an exciting message coming in, something very fast and furious, possibly travel too, an important urgent message. This side, which is the side that is the normal Eight of Wands, is just a message coming in or travel. So they're very interesting cards, and I read them as they lay. So I have them here. We will flip them over. And yeah, okay, so we have pile number one, pile number two, pile number three. Choose which one resonates with you. If you need a little bit more time, go ahead and pause that video. Also, if you like your reading, hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you liked. Tell me what you didn't like. Tell me what you'd like to see in the future on this channel. Thank you for spending time with me. If you'd like to see more readings like this, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay, pile number three, pile number two, pile number one. You chose the rose quartz, and you have abundance. Goddess of abundance divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. That's lovely. That's not so lovely. You have the Four of Cups here. This is a card of feeling a little bit depressed, a little bit hopeless, a little bit like you can't find the fun anymore. But something happens, something major happens to change things. The Tower speaks of, false foundation crumbling. It speaks of lies being unfolded. It speaks of truths being revealed. So it's like you're not feeling anything or anyone. Maybe you're not liking Valentine's Day. You don't want to do Valentine's Day. But something happens that has you holding on. The Four of Pentacles. This side, I see it as a card of hold on. You've got a lot to... he's got these 4 towers that are his. He collects the rent from these people. He checks and makes sure everything is fine. You got to hold on. On this side, it's you're holding on too tightly. This side is you've got to hold on. You're feeling a little overwhelmed. You have a lot of choices, or a lot of choices come in from this, or some choices that you weren't expecting to have come in. Maybe 2 people approach you today that you didn't expect, but you have to make a choice. You've sort of been putting it off because there's a lot going on. You're feeling overwhelmed. You're not sure what to do, but you find out through this, whatever this is, that changes you from feeling depressed to wanting to hold on and realizing you have options. Now it could be pile number one that you're kind of sad about today. Maybe your loved one is serving overseas, or they're not going to be able to be there for you, or so you think. If you hang on, this amazing thing shows up. Excuse me. If you look here, he's got this expression of awe and wonderment on his face. His eyes, this is not quite picking it up, but his eyes are completely blank as he's overwhelmed with all of his choices. So it's almost like, for those of you that I'm talking about that has someone outside of where you are currently, serving overseas or in another city, I see you a little sad because you think you're not going to get to be with them. But I see them surprising you. And you start holding on to feeling better and realizing that there are a lot of options. And, you know, you make this choice to be happier, to realize how much abundance you have coming in. The other possibility here is that you've been feeling down lately, but maybe someone you weren't expecting comes in and gives you a Valentine's Day card or a box of chocolates or just something you weren't expecting. And it gets you to feel a little stronger, a little more like you can hold on. And it allows you to realize that you do have options. You are not what you thought you were. You can't only get what you thought you could. You have more options than you considered. And this leads you to make a choice to be abundant. The other possibility I have here is that you're really down because you are spending too much time focusing on a negative relationship in your past. But you have so many options right now that if you were to, step away from that and forget about this negative thing that happened, you would find that there's a choice to be made that will bring you abundance. And that is what I have for you, pile number 1. That's what's coming in for you, abundance, after you make a choice about something that's been overwhelming you. Hold on. You may feel rough, things may be feeling a little bad, but you have more options, you have more things, you have more routes that you can take than you believe you do. And that becomes clear today sometime. Just remember, you have abundance. Goddess of abundance divine, let me thrive. Let fortune be mine. It's there for you. It is there for you. And it is coming in. I promise. Especially since you've been working so hard. So that is what I have for you, pile number 1. I hope to see you back sometime. And I hope that Valentine's Day treats you kind. I hope you treat yourself kind on Valentine's Day. Because you deserve it. Pile number 2. Let's see. What's coming in for you on Valentine's Day? You chose the Peacock Ore. Your oracle card is Destiny. All that I shall need to know as I walk shall now be shown. Maybe you meet someone you're destined to meet. We have here on this side, this is the Knight of Pentacles. Dependable, slow-moving, but, they get the job done. On this side, the Knight of Pentacles is extremely slow-moving. They do get the job done, but it takes them like 8 times longer. There's these rocks over here, and instead of getting down from the horse and leading him around the rocks, he's just like, all right, well, we'll sit here until you decide you want to get around them. There is a celebration coming. The 3 of Cups on this side speaks of celebration. On this side, it speaks of a third party. This side is all about being grateful for what you have and what God has given you, or the universe, or Buddha, or whatever your beliefs are, your higher self, what have you. But it has you taking control of a situation or of your life in some way. This is divinely guided. The Star card is a card of being watched over. Maybe you take action in your own life and you become a superstar in some way. But this situation is calling for you to have faith. To trust your instincts, trust your intuitions, and listen to your guides. Perhaps you are someone solid and dependable, and you don't take a lot of time to do frivolous things. The cards are telling you to celebrate. Take control, take action, find someone that you want to be with, someone that, makes your star glow, and just jump in there. Just jump in there and have faith that they'll say yes. And if they don't say yes, you at least have a new experience today. And you know where you stand with them. Which is always a good thing, to know where you stand with someone. The other thing is maybe someone solid and dependable is grateful for you. And you take action and ask them out. Have faith. Or they take action and ask you out. Like the way the cards lie, she's over here going, thank you. And he's going, I'm taking control of everything. She's saying thank you. She's like, all right, I'll get balanced. Let's have some faith. The astrological signs I see here: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, and the Fool is unassigned. So, you got a couple three major arcanas, so this is pretty big. And it seems like maybe on Valentine's Day, you're feeling a little rough. Like, maybe you're not feeling like maybe you're feeling like nothing's making sense. You're trying to do all this stuff. And then all of a sudden, someone comes out of the blue and asks you out or gives you a Valentine's Day card. And you're like, oh, and you kind of take charge of the situation and you move forward with things, either with them or, maybe it gives you the courage to give somebody you like a Valentine's Day card. But destiny's coming in. The backside of the star is, this is the universe watching over you. You can't see them, but they're there, making sure you got everything you need. So destiny is coming in for you today. Whether it's someone that you know or don't know, but something's happening today for you that's going to be exciting and new. And you're going to take charge and you're going to allow it to move you somewhere you want to go. That's pretty cool. I hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I hope something amazing and beautiful comes in for you. And I hope you know how much you're loved, because you are loved. Someone out there is looking at you and thinking, I wish they were mine. And you may not know who that person is yet, but you will. And I love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and thanks for visiting with me today. Happy Valentine's Day. Pile number 3, we have the Superb Druzy. So pretty. Your oracle card is Victory. I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. We have the Death card. The Death card talks of change. It's not an actual death. It's a changing the way you do things, changing habits in your life, changing jobs, changing houses, changing careers. You could be moving today. You could be getting a new job or promotion. Stay strong. The Strength card is there to tell you to stay strong. Victory's assured. You got the Victory card. So you make this change. You stay strong within it. And an exciting new opportunity comes your way. And this is the King of Pentacles. He is in Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone who is very good with money. They are very smart. They're good in the material world. They know how to make things work. They know how to make things grow. They know how to fix pretty much anything that you bring by. They are a loving father, a good dad who's good at providing for the people that they love. And they're someone that is, like I said, really good with money. They know what they're doing. Maybe you get a promotion today. We have the Judgment card here. Something once thought dead is being brought back to life. They're being called out of their graves to move forward on something. And we have the Hanged Man. Whatever this is, it changes the way you look at something. Now, you have a mass of major arcana here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana, a face card, and 1 minor arcana. So today's happenings are going to be pretty major for you. Pile number 3. There's a change happening, so be strong. It's going to be an exciting one. One that's going to bring you solid financial success. Something that you thought you were never going to get. But you change the way you look at things, that you change the way you approach things, or maybe somebody else changes the way they approach things, and you wind up victorious. The other possibility is that, you are changing addresses and you're moving, or moving jobs, moving houses, moving to a different relationship. And, they're telling you to stay strong. There's an exciting message coming for you that's going to make you feel solid, financially and materialistically solid, like safe. And maybe it's something that you didn't think would ever work, but you changed the way you looked at it or approached it, and now you're victorious. And that's kind of what I have for you. Pile number 3, about what's coming in for you on Valentine's Day. The other possibility is, this is warning that change is coming, so stay strong. It's going to be something exciting. It's going to be something financially successful for you. Something that you didn't think could happen, but things have changed, and it brings you some victory. Either way, things are working out in your favor, and you're changing the way you do and see things in a good way, which is always nice. So, yeah, that's what I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you very much for spending time with me. I hope your Valentine's Day is amazing. I hope someone makes you feel as loved as you truly are. And I hope that you remember that somewhere out there is someone thinking of you and wishing that you were theirs. You may not know who they are, but they're out there. And you'll find them. And you're going to be victorious in whatever you do today, which is a nice way to go about Valentine's Day. So thank you again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.